It was a sweltering summer day in 1960s Detroit when Cleophas Jackson, affectionately known as the Car Man, stepped out of his small garage, wiping the sweat from his brow. He had spent the better part of the morning tinkering with a peculiar contraption, a device that would revolutionize the automotive industry. As he worked, a young mechanic, Jimmy, poked his head into the garage. "Hey, Mr. Jackson, I'm having some trouble with my '55 Chevy. The battery's always draining, and I don't know what's causing it." Cleophas chuckled and said, "Yeah, you need an alternator." Jimmy looked puzzled, so Cleophas continued, "You see, boy, the generator in your car is only charging the battery when it's running. But it's not keeping up with the demand. That's why your battery's always dead." Jimmy's eyes widened as Cleophas explained his invention. "This," he said, holding up the device, "is an alternator. It's a more efficient way to charge your car's electrical system. It'll keep your battery charged, even when the engine's not running." Jimmy was skeptical, but Cleophas assured him, "Trust me, boy, this is the future of automotive technology." And with that, Cleophas installed the alternator in Jimmy's Chevy. As the days passed, Jimmy returned to the garage, this time with a huge grin on his face. "Mr. Jackson, that alternator of yours is a miracle worker. My car's running smoother than ever, and the battery's always charged." Word of Cleophas' invention spread quickly, and soon, car manufacturers were knocking on his door, eager to incorporate the alternator into their designs. Cleophas became a celebrated figure in the automotive world, and his catchphrase, "Yeah, you need an alternator," became a familiar refrain. Years later, as Cleophas looked back on his life's work, he smiled, knowing that his humble invention had made a lasting impact on the industry. And whenever someone asked him about his legacy, he'd simply say, "Yeah, you need an alternator."